Hello, YouTube Omies. Thank you so much for being here. If we haven't met yet, I am Freddie. It is such an honor to be sharing this space and this energy with you. So, disclaimer, we are outside and it is partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, and the sun is going to be coming in and out. So, just so you know, be prepared for that. If you would like to, bring a pillow or a folded up blanket with you to practice today so you can sit up on it. That would be awesome. And then when you're ready, I'm ready. Let's come on down to the ground and sit on our prop. All right, friends, let's get started. So first, this may be humbling, all right, but we're just kind of checking in and seeing where we're at. This is, as it's titled, a practice for a tight back line. So we're not even just talking our actual back body, but we are talking the entire superficial back line of the body, which really starts like at the tip of the forehead all the way down, even the soles of the feet are included. So this is going to be good for anyone and everyone, right? So first, back to the humbling beginning. Let's plant our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart in front of us with our knees bent, just like so. And I said wider than hip width apart. That way we can, just really give ourselves space if we want that today. And if that doesn't feel good, if you want to bring your feet in hip width distance, that's fine. But just explore that, right? We're all different. We're all showing up differently, and that's okay. That's what's so great about the home practice. We're allowed to do that. We are given permission. We're encouraged to show up as we are. All right, and then maybe you bring your hands to your shins, your knees, maybe even the backs of your thighs. Whatever works for you works for me. And then begin to lift up through the crown of your head. So the tippy top of your head, really imagine you could magnetize it up towards the sun or the moon, the sky, whatever's above you. This mic is giving me real issues today. It's probably because of my hair. And then keep lifting. As you lift, drop your shoulders down a little bit behind, or away from your ears, not behind your ears, but away from your ears. And then take a big inhale in and exhale out. Ground into the present moment. One more inhale to lift a little bit higher. Dip your chin just slightly. And then exhale, begin to bow forward. So bring your heart forward. Maybe your hands come down your legs. Maybe you give yourself a little embrace here. And just find a personal little love cave. Shout out to one of my teachers, Adrienne. Hers is a little bit different. She always says that in Downward Dog, but here's another version. So accept the humbling experiences for what they are, right? Every experience is here to offer us something, whether it's a lesson, happiness, joy, the list goes on and on. But never get discouraged and always come back to self-love. And appreciate the fact that you are doing yoga right now. You're not at work, you're doing yoga right now. Well, maybe you are at work. That's really cool if you are and you're doing yoga. So just this right here. This is so good for the low back, so good for the back body, the upper back body. If you want to drape a little bit more, tag extra weight in your elbows as they are forward in front of you. Take another inhale in. And an exhale out. Beautiful. Nice and slowly. Bring your fingertips down towards your sides and then begin to straighten out through the legs. Walk your fingertips down. Generously bend the knees to start, right? So we're just kind of maybe intensifying this motion. So we're just sending the legs forward a little bit. And then find some action through the feet. Again, the superficial back line continues down the soles. So let's stretch our toes towards our face. And maybe you're here. This is amazing. It's so good. Embrace where you are today. And I promise you, if you keep showing up, you will see a difference. You will witness a transformation happening from within. It's fucking amazing. Inhale in, lengthen. And exhale, bow. If you want to hug those thighs, go for it. If you want to grab for those feet, go for it. We're not peanut butter and jelly in though, right? That's somebody else's practice. We're not doing that right now. We are just leaning into it. And if this isn't comfy, don't worry, we're going to find another version of this on our feet. So just stick with it, I promise. A little bit goes a long way. This is super, super, super therapeutic, and it's so good for your nervous system. So if anything else, inhale in and exhale out. Soften for just one more moment. One more moment, my friend. You got this. You're doing great. And then slowly roll it up. All right, now replant the feet. Let's reverse this. Let's kind of find a little bit of extension in the back body, or in the front body now. I am going to bring my fingertips in towards me. If that just does not feel good at all, that's okay. Take your fingertips away from you. Wherever you are, actually I'll do this too. I usually do it with the fingertips in because it offers a little more stretch in the arm. Okay, wherever you are, inhale and lift your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades back towards one another. Press into the soles of the feet, and on an exhale, lift your hips up. Shins go forward, hip bones up towards the sky. Gaze is up towards the sky as well. Meet your appropriate edge here. Lift the hips a little bit more. Squeeze the booty. Inhale. And exhale, soften everything down. Awesome. Extend through the left leg and bring the right sole of the foot inside the inner left thigh. And now take your right hand and bring it down towards the outside edge of the left leg and find a gentle twist here. Maybe your left fingertips come behind. Plant. Lengthen through the crown. Remember, that's always our intention. Did I say inhale to lengthen? If I did, awesome. Exhale, twist a little bit more. No cranking, meet your edge. You're doing great. Find a little activation in the left foot. And softly release. Plant your right palm back behind. Here we go. We're going to, again, find a little extension here. We're just going back and forth. Find what feels good. We're going to plant the palm a little bit back behind so it's not underneath the shoulder or even closer to our hip, but we want it out away a little bit, creating this diagonal. And then from there, press into the palm to lift your hips up. Maybe the left sole of the foot plants, and bring your left arm up and over. Big inhale. And exhale to softly lower down. Awesome. Switch sides. There's the beautiful sun. I always like to think we manifested it. So but this is like a part of yoga. If you are finding a hard time, if you're having a hard time finding a lift, that's why we like to sit on something. Lifting your hips up a little bit above your knees, it really does work its magic. So, all right, left foot inside the right thigh. Find a little twist here. Left hand outside of right leg. Sprinkle the right fingertips back behind. Wherever you meet is fine, wherever you land. If you ever need to lift something up or bring something to the ground to lift the earth up to you, do it. Find activation through the right toes and soften through your jaw. Always finding those opposing forces of effort and ease. Sthira and Sukha. Inhale in, last breath. And exhale, bring it all around. Plant the left palm. Remember, find that diagonal so the left hand is not directly underneath the shoulder or too far in, but it's out a little bit. And then pivot. Lift your hips. Plant the right sole of the foot down. Right bicep by the ear. Draw a rainbow with your fingertips. Inhale. And exhale to lower. You will also make the most out of that if you claw into the earth, right? Anytime that your hand is connected to the earth, find that clawing activation. Amazing. And now, we're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to come up however you want to, however you want to come up to standing. Maybe it's bringing the knees down, shins down, coming up. Awesome. And now let's do a little standing half salute. And then we're going to enjoy a forward fold. So when you're ready, nice and slowly. Actually, let's stretch through the feet a little bit. Bring your hands to your low back, somewhere that feels good, maybe even your hips, something that feels nice and natural. And then take your left toes and send them back. And just find a little bit of wiggle, a little movement here. Maybe you draw circles, just stretching through the sole of the foot there with your toes curled under. Explore, right? If it only feels good to go front and back, only do that. Awesome. And then switch sides. Find what feels good, right? Everything is connected. We do some MFR work over on the Vimeo membership. Restore your peace practice. We use an MFR ball underneath the feet, and it's amazing the transformation of a forward fold before and after just rolling around on those balls. It's crazy. If you're interested in that, I'll put the link here again. The Vimeo, it's amazing. It has like a library of over 100 videos, and there's all kinds of intermediate practices and self-loving restorative ones. Okay, and bring your right foot back. Plant your feet hip width apart, or again a little bit wider if that feels better. Give yourself space. Take what you need always, and then bring your fingertips down. Soft bend in the knees, lengthen your tailbone. And then when you're ready, wiggle your fingertips. Inhale, reach for the sky, get nice and tall. And exhale, forward fold. You can separate your fingertips, or if you're working with a little bit of space, you can send them forward always, right? Inhale, lift halfway. Crown reaches forward, tailbone reaches back. Hands to your thighs or your shins. Exhale, fold, bow, baby, bow. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach for the sky. Again, fingertips can go forward if you're working with a little bit of space. Exhale, hands to hearts. Namaste. I see you. Let's do that again. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Generously bend your knees, friends. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach up. Get tall, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart. One more down, and then we'll stay in that forward fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Enjoy it. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Oh my gosh. Generously bend the knees. Grab opposite elbows and sway side to side here. Allow gravity to do the work. If you would like to separate your feet a little bit wider, do that, right? Do that. And if stillness is your jam, maybe you find these little bounces, right? Wherever you are, just soften. Bend your knees a little bit more. A little bit more. You got it. A little bit more. And release your elbows. Inhale, one more halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, reach for the sky. Get nice and tall. Capture the magic. And exhale, hands to heart. Now bring your feet wider than hip width apart. Heels in, toes out. If your heels lift here, awesome. Let them. We're going to lower our centers down into a yogi squat. And if that's like, no way, that's okay. Quickly bring your fingertips around and slowly lower down. And then get your pillow ready. Let's lie down reclined. There's the sun again. I love it. Bring your pillow under. Use it. Why not? Extend through. Actually, keep the left foot planted. Extend through the right leg. Draw circles with your right toes. Interlace your fingertips behind your thigh. If your knee is bent here, awesome. Enjoy the journey. Again, consistency matters. When you want to see a transformation, you have to show up over and over and over again. But I promise you, you'll get whatever you're looking for if you do just that. Awesome. Inhale, pause, flex your foot. And exhale, bend your right knee, cross your ankle over your left thigh. Stay here, pressing on this right leg, right? Pushing it away from self. If you already feel a stretch, wherever you feel it, it's awesome. Or if you want a little more, kick up off the left toes and now interlace behind the left thigh. Feel free to wiggle, squeeze your legs up as close to you as feels right, you know? If you want to straighten through this left leg, awesome. I enjoy throwing different variations, suggesting different offerings because I don't know who's showing up, honestly. So my guess is there's a lot of different body types. Awesome. Breathe, inhale. And exhale out. Now slowly lower the left toes down. Now interlace this right shin up towards your chest. Pull the knee up towards your chest, and extend through the left leg. We're going to move into a twist. And then on an exhale, Take your right knee over towards the left. Ooh, maybe you shimmy your shoulders here a little bit, shimmy your hips. Just find a nice comfy twist, extend through the right fingertips. And maybe you take your gaze in the same direction, allowing the twist to travel all the way up through the cervical spine, aka the neck. And come back through center. Switch sides. Plant the right foot. Send the left leg up. Interlace and draw circles with the toes. Maybe you think of something that you're grateful for here. That's a great practice to get into also. It's simple. It doesn't have to be extravagant, right? It can be. I'm grateful for the sunshine, the breeze, you. Awesome. Pause. Inhale. And exhale out. Bend the knee across the ankle over the right thigh. Stay here pressing into the left leg. Or kick up off the toes, interlace. Find your reclined pigeon. Feel free to rock. Extend the right leg. Whatever feels good. And allow the sides to be different, my friend. We are not symmetrical beings. Do you keep track of how long you stand on one leg throughout the day and then balance it out? I don't think so. If you do, holy shit, you're like superhuman. You're like going the extra mile. And then most importantly, breathe like you love yourself. Soften through the jaw. Pause at center if you're not already there. Inhale in. And exhale to release. Right foot comes down. Capture the left shin. Give it a squeeze. Send the right foot out long. Inhale. And on an exhale, move into your twist. Maybe you shimmy the hips. Maybe you shimmy the shoulders. Extend the left arm and take your gaze in that direction. Breathe, inhale. And exhale, let it go. One more round of breath. Just because it feels so good. And exhale, unravel, my friend. Ooh, yes. Bring both knees up into the chest. Catch your shins, inhale. Exhale, lift your nose up towards your knees. Find this little ball. It may be humbling, that's okay. Oh my goodness, be grateful that you've been able to hit play on this video and you're giving it a go, right? And if you're still here, you've already heard me say it a million times, so I won't say it again, but keep showing up. Grab the outside edges of your feet, and then maybe you come to a happy baby. We've all been here at one time in our life, right? Perhaps when we were a child, rolling around on the floor with our cousins, I don't know. I just remember doing this. We've all done this. Watching TV, just goofing around. Take an inhale in. An inhale, a big inhale of gratitude. Oh, I'm feeling it. Of gratitude. A big breath in of gratitude. And exhale, let it all go. Release. Send the legs out long. Maybe you bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or bring your palms face up wherever you are. Bring your elbows away from yourself. I love that, right? So sometimes I see this in class where our elbows are zipped up to our side bodies and then we're all like crunched up here. Let's give ourselves space. Again, bring your elbows left to right and then find a comfy spot, comfy position. And close your eyes, and we're just going to lay here together for a few rounds of breath, a few soft moments, just so we can seal the deal together. Do not quit yet. If you made it this far, what is another 30 seconds? It matters. It matters. Embrace your surroundings, whatever they are. Send some love to someone out in the universe. And then when you're ready, slowly bring your palms together and lift your thumbs to your third eye, to that point in between your eyebrows. And then inhale in. Thank you so much for being here with me, my friends. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. And on an exhale, we close it out. Thank you. Thank you.